Put your hands together from Japan, Yuki, FUKUSHIMA, and Sayaka, HIROTA. And we welcome the number 2 seeds from Korea, CHANG, Na, and Lee So-hee.
So the number 2 seeds invited forward into centre stage. The left-handed Jang Na and her partner Lee So-hee. Their opponents, Yuki FUKUSHIMA and Sayaka HIROTA, hoping to go one better than last year because they were beaten in the final a year ago. Now, FUKUSHIMA and HIROTA not seeded this year, despite being in last year's final. Of Thailand. Toss of the coin, his first duty. Kelvin Sway of New Zealand is our service judge for this. So, as far as the Japanese pair are concerned, Yuki FUKUSHIMA, 22 years of age, the number 23 in the world ranking. They went down 1 place this week, but as you can see, they have been as high as 21. Beaten in the final last year, lost out to Xiao Shuan and Song Xian-sin. And of course, Song Xian-sin won 3 consecutive Grand Prix Gold titles last year with 3 different partners. That was a remarkable achievement. So HIROTA, 21 years of age, born in Kumamoto in Japan. Well, as far as their path through to today's final, there's some very loud spectators behind us, I can tell you. And their quarter-final victory over the number 1 seeds and the winners of the Said Modi Grand Prix Gold earlier this year, Jung Kyung-eun and Shin Sang-chan, that was 1 hour and 16 minutes. They'd also had a marathon match in the opening round as well. And yesterday, let's make a mention of Mapasa and Somerville of Australia, first ever players from Oceania in a Grand Prix Gold semi-final. So there's the 26-year-old from Seoul, Jang Na, World Championships silver medalist she was back in 2013, playing with Hae-won. She's really had a great deal of success with an awful lot of partners. She's a common denominator between all those successful pairs. Lee So-hee, she's 21. She from near Gwangju, twice world junior champion with Shin Sang-chan. First pair at World Junior Championships to retain a title. Other players had won 2 consecutive titles, but not as a pair. Well, they beat their teammates yesterday in an absolute marathon. 1 hour and 22 minutes to come through against Go Ara and Yu Hae-won. And that really was breathtaking rallies in that semi-final, all Korean semi-final. Well, that may surprise a few people, the fact that the only previous meeting was won by the lower-ranked pair, FUKUSHIMA and HIROTA. That was in the quarter-final of the Macau Grand Prix Gold, 3 games, as you say. So, as I was telling you, our umpire from Thailand and our service judge from New Zealand. Well, as with the men's singles, whichever pair wins this, we're guaranteed a 6th different pair winning the women's doubles title at the 6th Grand Prix Gold event of the year. 12 different pairs last year for the 13 Grand Prix Gold tournaments. Extraordinary. In fact, 12 different pairs for the first 12 Grand Prix Gold tournaments last year in the women's doubles discipline. I was hoping for 13 different.
It's incredible, isn't it? Just again at this level, just a one step down from the Super Series level, but it just shows how competitive it is again to make that step up and try and get into the Super Series tournaments.
Yeah, well, we've already had 2 different Japanese pairs win 2 of the
Ladies and
previous
gentlemen,
5 Grand Prix Gold
on my right,
titles this year in women's
Yuki,
doubles.
FUKUSHIMA, and Sayaka, HIROTA, Japan. And on my left, CHANG and Lee So-hee, Korea. CHANG to serve to FUKUSHIMA. Level, play. Service over, 1 love.
Now, of course, Ollie, you were here calling the finals last year and witnessed that superb women's doubles final with FUKUSHIMA and HIROTA. So they lost out in the end. It was a thrilling match.
Yeah, it was an absolute epic last year. I think 1 hour and 40 minutes.
That's right.
It went on for.
And the Japanese pair, if I remember correctly, a game and 17-12 up in the second, had 4 match points.
They did, yeah. It was a real. They dominated the first game, the second game, almost to the end. But then there was a small momentum swing.
Yeah.
The Chinese girls took control and then never let go from there.
Well worked by the Korean pair.
1, 2.
Currently number 7 in the world ranking, have been as high as 5. And of course they have already won a Grand Prix Gold title. That was their home event at the end of last year. Also were in the final of the Thailand Grand Prix Gold last year. That's their 3rd final. Well, okay, we're going to put our cup of tea. We have a cup of tea every evening, don't we, Ollie? We're going to put a cup of tea on whether this is going to go 1 hour and 40 minutes again. What do you reckon? I think it might do.
I wouldn't bet against it, yeah.
Oh, no, we're both on the same bet there.
Serve over. 2, 3.
I think we can certainly expect some long rallies.
Absolutely. I don't think we can read too much into the ranking of this Japanese pair either.
No.
I mean, they've not already knocked out the number 1 seeds, Koreans, in the quarterfinals. So I think we're in for a real marathon.
Right. And I suppose this Japanese pair suffering in the same way as the women's singles player we saw in the first match, Ohori, in that overshadowed by so many other good Japanese women's doubles pairs. And people don't talk about them. Maybe they don't get the opportunities to travel as much and get entered into these big tournaments.
Yeah, perhaps it seems rough when they're at number 23 in the world and not being talked about. But, here we are in a final of the Grand Prix Gold.
Yeah, look at this rally again. Well, I guess in a way, the longer that the rallies go on, the more it should, in theory, suit Fukushima and HIROTA, because they were only on court for 32 minutes yesterday, whereas Chang and Lee So-hee on for an hour and 22 minutes. And that must take its physical toll, surely. Oh, that's nice. Super. Great breathing at the front of the court from HIROTA. Now they swap round. Rotational play, Japanese pair, and HIROTA gets herself forward to the net. It's nicely done, isn't it?
3-6.
My goodness me. Well, you don't often see a conclusion like that with a women's doubles pair. Formed their partnership at the end of 2014. They're really only regulars from the beginning of last year. Good. Nice play from Lee So-hee.
I was just about to say how we saw the aggressive defense from the Japanese girls yesterday, but we saw parts of it in that rally, but then Lee steps in and can show that the Korean girls can do it too. It's a little bit loose from Fukushima. Great return that from HIROTA.
Service over. F4.
Oh my goodness, that was good defense. Yeah, and the channel attack. Down the centre of the court, narrows the angle of reply should it come back, but it's good variation. Some of the attacking shots out wide, then switch it to the centre. Look at that beautiful defense.
Service over. 9-6.
Araki Min, former great player, now coaching this pair. Well, certainly here coaching them at this event. I heard she was a university coach, one of the university teams, but maybe now involved with the... Oh my goodness, that was good. Maybe involved with the national team. Oh my goodness me. It's extraordinary, this confusion between the two Koreans. Take a look at this.
Unfortunate there from HIROTA, but...
Who's supposed to go for that? Well, that's the problem with a left and right-hander, isn't it? Who's going for the one down the middle?
Service over. 7-10.
was that indecision as to whether to leave it or not from Lee So-hee. Certainly a bit of a tame shot. But a 4-point advantage for Fukushima, and HIROTA hit the mid-game interval. Well, we've got the Korean fans right behind us. They're in fine voice.
They have everything. Everybody's come out. There's drums. It's all happening.
Of course, there'll be Korean involvement in our last final of the day, the men's doubles as well.
Eleven, 7, play.
Oh, well taken.
Serve forward. 8, 7, 11.
Just watch the way she really launches herself towards the net there to play that kill. That's terrific commitment.
Serve forward. 12, 8.
That's good attack there from the Japanese pair. I know we spoke about yesterday them working the back player to get the front player involved when they have the attack. That was a great example.
Well, I do like this style at the moment of this women's doubles. Both pairs are looking to attack. Nice variation. And it's way long off the back line.
Serve over. 13, 9.
It's all about the attacking play. Which pair can get on the attack first and maintain that attack? Now, if they continue playing like this, we're both off target with our hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice to watch from both pairs, though.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where it can sometimes go wrong when you're always looking to hit the defense hard and try and counter-attack straight away. You need to do it down the sides of the court. If you go through the front player or you find the front player, it comes back quickly like that instance and causes you to make an error. Admittedly, a forced one, but.
Serve forward. 15, 10.
Good, powerful smash.
11-15.
Yeah, good work. Very good work. Yeah. Involving that net player. Thoughtful placement of the attacking play from the back of the court. There, down the centre. It narrows the angle of reply. And again. Well, they've been pretty dominant in this opening game, haven't they? Fukushima and HIROTA. Well, she may have made the error, but that was a lovely thought process there, a lovely idea. Block defence. Really is good and varied attack by last year's beaten finalists.
Game point, 30.
7 game points to be precise. Game point called by the umpire. Yeah, only needed the one. 21-13.
Yuki, FUKUSHIMA, and Sayaka,
Are in great form, they really are. A little over 20 minutes of play.
Would like an autograph or a photo with our men's singles champion, Yuki, in the main foyer now. Photos and autographs with Yuki in the main foyer now.
what can the Koreans do in response? The number 2 seeds Chang Ye-na and Lee So-hee.
Second game, level play.
Well, their ranking at number 7 in the world strongly suggests that they should be winning this, but quite frankly, Holly, I mean, the way that the Japanese pair have been attacking and looking to really work the rally, work as a partnership like that, involve the front court player, I think the Japanese pair so far have been by far the better pair.
I think absolutely it's been a big difference between two pairs, but just look at the body language of all 4 players on court. The Japanese are a lot more urgent. They're setting the pace. They're playing the game at the, like I said, at the speed they want to, and it's much more intense, and it really seems like they want it more.
Well, Rakumin has been joined by head coach, and that shows that they are worried about this. Missed it. Well, to me, that was a signal that there's perhaps been a change of tactics from the Korean pair, because I think they're quite content just to defend that rally, just lifting the shuttle, saying to their opponents, come on, smash another one, and just keep the rally going.
Yeah, I mean, when you've been, not that the rallies have been that short, but from what we normally expect from a women's doubles, they haven't quite been as long as we are used to. If you're losing rallies in that situation, to go to the defensive option and just try and play some longer points and get a better feeling, try and change the rhythm of the match is not a bad idea.
Service over 1-3. Listen. Service over 4-1.
Koreans are actually struggling to deal with the counter-attack from the Japanese pair. They're so used to playing against other pairs that when they're attacking are also quite content to defend, and this Japanese pair are confusing them because they're looking to immediately turn that defence into attack.
Exactly, they're putting a lot of pressure on straight from the first defensive shot that they have, and it means the Korean girls have to be absolutely ready in their attack, and they have to be precise with where they put the shuttle. If they put it in the wrong place, they give the Japanese the opportunity to turn it over. And again, great defense.
Like that.
3-4.
And to be honest, what I'm most surprised about is in a left-right hand combination, how they haven't really worked it around Chang Ye-na's left hand when she's in the front court.
Nicely done. And by that, I'm assuming you mean the Koreans haven't set it up for the left-hander when she's at the net.
Exactly, yeah, like that last cross-court smash, although it was the winner, was a good example. Then Chang Yuna can move across and cover the straight reply.
Yeah, because the likely reply is going to be straight down the line, which comes up to her forehand side.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
What a great return of serve
Service over.
from Fukushima.
4-5.
More aggression in that rally from the Koreans, and I certainly prefer to see them playing that way.
4.
Confusion. Oh, the Koreans are going down the centre of the court. You know, I've noticed that tactic being used against another left and right-handed combination, the Danes, Pedersen and HIROTA, and the number of times that they also get caught out. Who takes that punch clear down the centre when you're both taking it in essence with the round the head shot? It's difficult.
Yeah, it's not an easy one. I guess at the end of the day, if there's confusion, as long as somebody gets it back with good length to the back of the court on the other side, it's okay. But it's certainly been an opportunity for the Japanese today. There it is again.
Oh, done well. Get back level. Oh, good defence. Look at that.
That's great. I like this from Fukushima at the back.
What, not full power, just...
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
She's trying to ask the Koreans to turn it over, but in doing so, find HIROTA in the front. How
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
7, 6.
Waited for the right opportunity. And then the channel attack, the power smash down the centre. Having hit, what, 6 or 7 drop shots or fast smashes earlier in the rally. That is nigh on perfect. And the Japanese pair into the lead.
Air 6.
Four straight points. Good flick serve. Oh my goodness. What defence from Lee. And again. Well, the Japanese pair thought it was wide.
7,
It was called good, and that is simply sensational defence from the Koreans. Oh, that's clever. She is playing well, Yuki FUKUSHIMA.
9-7.
More varied attack.
Ready, play.
Well, Koreans wanting the court to be mocked, and the umpire saying no, just scuff away the perspiration with your shoe. That's clever. Just long. Oh, that was almost a Danish swipe, wasn't it, on the old backhand there?
9.
Unbelievable. Oh, I don't believe it. That's extraordinary. Well, the Koreans can keep the rally going, but only for a certain length of time. That attacking play in the end, in my opinion, always pays dividends. Look at this. Look at it. How on earth did they keep that going initially?
Yeah, it's great defense, isn't it? But it's even better positioning from the Japanese girls, and in my opinion, hitting the shuttle for their partner.
11.
Well,
In the wall.
3-point advantage here in the second game, having already won the first for FUKUSHIMA and HIROTA. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of frustration from the Korean coach there.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Definitely, I think, urging them to maybe change tactics. Well, 7 of the last 9 points before the mid-game interval going to the Japanese pair. And that statistic really does signal to me that the Koreans have got to do something different.
11. Play.
Yeah, we saw them try a more defensive approach earlier in that second game, but it's not often that works, especially in doubles.
Oh, well, she hasn't missed many today, FUKUSHIMA.
9.
Well, that was a golden opportunity.
Third over. 12-9.
Just why there's definitely more aggression in the style of the Koreans now.
Certainly is. I like the intent there from Chang Na, really trying to commit to closing down the straight reply. Didn't have to this time because it drifted wide, but it's a much better intent.
Lucky she didn't get faulted for moving before the serve.
Serve over. 13-11.
That's another good shot from the rear court by Fukushima. Again, just that half-pace smash that the Koreans cannot do anything with.
Good rally. Yeah. Brilliant.
14-11.
Oh, what I like about this Japanese pair, they both complement each other and they're both very complete players. So often we see it, especially in the men's doubles, you know, one player is very much a front court player, the other wants to play from the back. But I think they're very even.
I couldn't agree more, and I think they've worked out how to use that to play to their strengths, and they're both quite quick across court, and they cover the court well together. Also, they hit shots designed to set their partner up as well, and if you can do that effectively as a double pair, generally you go very well together.
Yeah.
Yeah, because individually, I'm not taking anything away from them here. They're both very good players, but they're not. Nobody has a real big weapon.
Yeah, but they both read the game very well and they both intercept very well at the net. Both of them have played well from all departments. Yeah, a little shake of the head from Chang Na. Oh yes, that's well taken. That'll lift the spirits of the Koreans.
13-15. Okay.
Yeah. Now there was the rotational play from the Koreans.
14-15.
Yeah, watch how Chang Na moves back from the front court position. Her partner moves forward, and yet that rotational play is so good. Much more aggression.
15-4.
So back level. That could be costly.
16-15.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great flick serve. She's off balance. So the Japanese girls went straight back at her in the defense, forcing a shorter lift.
Yeah, what's the umpire saying here? Play must be continuous. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is fantastic.
13, 15.
It's tactically so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's this one here, the half pace, straight to awaiting Fukushima.
Oh, confusion again. That's the same one. They've got to sort that out. They've got to sort that out.
15, 13.
It doesn't seem to matter where they have two forehands in the middle or no forehands in the middle. It still seems to cause confusion. That's nice.
Yeah. Good anticipation again. Involving the net player, forcing the short lift.
19,
They're 2
16.
points away from the title. Yeah, it was this final here in New Zealand last year. Was their only previous Grand Prix Gold tournament final. They did win the Scottish Grand Prix at the end of last year. Gone wide. Match point opportunities. Mind you, they had 4 match point opportunities last year, didn't they, and failed to convert. But they've got another 4 match point opportunities this year. Ooh. Clever. And they've done it. A first ever Grand Prix Gold title for Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka HIROTA. 2 straight games. 21-13, 21-16 in 46 minutes.